Hi, this is Ike from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another book to read for you. Today, book is Goofy and the Private Treasure for 1980. So let's get started. One day, Mickey visited his friend Goofy at Goofy House by the sea. Goofy told Mickey he had to sell his house. Oh no, said Mickey. Why? I do not have enough money to fix up this old place, said Goofy. It is sad, said Goofy. My family had lived here since the day of my great grandfather, Goofy the Great. He was a famous private. A private, said Mickey. Did he ever hide any treasure? Nobody knows, said Goofy. I have Goofy the Great sea chest, said Goofy, but it's full of old clothes. I will show it to you. The old chest was in the attic. It was covered with cobwebs. I have never looked through all this junk before, said Goofy. Wow, said Mickey. Look at the spyglass. And here is a sword, said Goofy, and a private hat. They climbed to the top of Goofy House. Mickey brought the spyglass with him. He looked up and down the seashore. I bet your great grandfather had treasure out there somewhere, said Mickey. If we could find the treasure, said Goofy, then I would not have to sell my house. Goofy and Mickey went back to the attic. If I were the private, said Goofy, I would know how to find the treasure. He sliced the air with his private sword. Then Mickey found an old map. They found an old rolled up paper. It's a treasure map, cried Mickey. So there really is a hidden private treasure, said Goofy. This map will not be easy to follow, said Mickey, but we have to try to find the treasure. They loaded Goofy Jeep with a lot of supplies. They packed cot, a cooking stove, food, and pots and pans. Goofy bought picks and shovels to dig for the treasure. He even wanted to bring an alarm clock. Finally, Goofy bought a grandfather clock. Stop, Goofy, said Mickey. We have to we have too many things already. But we might need this tent, said Goofy, and a rubber raft could come in handy, he added. Finally, they were ready to go. They horsed their private flag, the Jolly Rogers, and started off. Mickey and Goofy drove along the seashore until they came to a river. There are rocks and trees on the other side of the river, said Goofy. I bet the treasure is buried over there. So they unloaded all the camping supplies at the edge of the river. Mickey and Goofy put their supplies into a rubber raft. There was almost no room left for the two of them. Mickey and Goofy paddled hard. Finally, they reached the other side of the river. Mickey and Goofy walked until they came to the ocean again. Then they took another look at the map. My private blood tells me that the treasure is up on the top of that cliff, said Goofy. There are trees up there in a big rock. First they got some of the surprise. Then they climbed up to the steep cliff at the edge of the ocean. When they got to the top of the cliff, Goofy spotted a cave on the other side. Mickey tied a rope around Goofy and lowered him down to the cave. This has to be where the treasure is at. The treasure is hidden, said Goofy. I am going inside. I'm coming too, said Mickey. The cave was dark and scary. Goofy was glad he had his lantern. The cave turned into a narrow tunnel, and the tunnel went straight down. Mickey lowered himself to the bottom. He saw lots of frogs, but he did not see any treasure. Goofy came down to the bottom too. I do not like this, said Goofy. I want to go back. Not not now, said Mickey. I hear the sound of water ahead of us. At the end of the dark tunnel, they could see the ocean. They came out of the cave and made a fire on the beach. It was dark and they was tired and hungry. We could sleep on the beach tonight, said Mickey. Tomorrow morning we will find our way home. Early the next morning, Goofy and Mickey walked back to the rubber raft. They had given up their treasure hunt. They paddled back across the river. That map was stupid, said Goofy angrily. There are no rocks and trees around my house. There are rocks and trees around my house too, but there is no treasure there. They drove back to Goofy house. I still have no money, said Goofy, so now I have to move out of my house. Mickey helped Goofy carry the rest of Goofy furniture out of the house. Whoosh, said Mickey. When the Jeep was loaded, I hope we have everything. All but the private chest, said Goofy. That is empty now, so it will not be heavy. Goofy and Mickey went up to the attic to get the private chest, but the chest was too heavy to move. Gosh, said Mickey, this thing must be made of lead. Goofy was ready to try again, but Mickey saw a shiny place on the side of the chest. Wait, Mickey cried. I think this chest is made of gold. Let us scrape off the paint. Soon the chest was gleaming. Mickey, it is true, cried Goofy. The chest is made of gold. I am rich. Mickey smiled at his friend. Goofy, the great map, was right. After all, said Mickey. The two friends soon moved all Goofy's things back into the old house. Then they got a big crane to come and lift the heavy chest out of the attic. An armored truck took the gold chest to the bank. Goofy now will not have to sell your house, said Mickey. Goofy used part of the money to fix up his old house. He built a new porch, painted everything, and he put up a new flagpost so that he could fly the Jolly Rogers, the private flag of Goofy the Great. So that was Goofy and the Private Treasure for 1980. So please like, subscribe, share, and comment, and have a groovy day. And our next book will be Goofy the Gardener Make Up His Mind.